Hey everyone, it is almost 2 months now since I started using Vibecoding tools like Lovable and Figma to design my app called Locali. And I think we're actually pretty close now to launching. If not, I might even be doing it tonight. So I think, fingers crossed, I've crossed almost every hurdle that you can think of in launching an app. And as I said in my last video, designing the app and making it function using vibe coding was actually ridiculously easy and really enjoyable. Everything since that point of going from designing an app to actually something that's ready to launch and suitable for launching on an app store has been like pulling teeth for a designer like myself, someone with no coding experience. And let me show you what I mean. So, once you've designed your app in Lovable, to actually go beyond something that's sort of a web-based version of an app involves getting into coding stuff. So I've had to create myself this pretty lengthy cheat sheet that helps me go from, like, every time I create updates in my app in Lovable, which takes absolutely no time, just a quick, hey, can you integrate this, or can you check that this is working? Every time I do that and I'm ready to test it on my phone as a real functioning app, I have to go through 50 steps to pull it down, going through GitHub, downloading it onto my computer, getting it into a form that then can be launched into the Google Play Store. I have no idea what the codes mean. I've used Gemini to give me sort of my cheat sheet, and I've copy and pasted bits and pieces as I go. None of it makes sense to me, and it's not straightforward. Like, there's not a button in any of these tools that just automatically creates an app, syncs it with your App Store or your Google Play Store account, and updates things for you. So that's been a really steep learning curve. And as I've said it in a couple of my videos now, those have been the really lengthy processes of having a business account on the Google Play Store, filling out all the correct paperwork. Same for the Apple Store. There is a lot of processes involved that make it probably, legitimately a difficult thing to do, that bots can't automate launching apps and creating businesses and those sorts of things. But geez, all the videos you see online about how easy it is to launch an app and start making money are absolute bullshit, to be honest. You cannot just click a few buttons, create an app, and launch it. It is, it's actually been extremely frustrating. I almost quit several times because I just didn't know what was going on. I didn't know why my app wasn't working, why I wasn't getting the results. I didn't know what I was being asked for. Really difficult. So hopefully over the coming months, some of these vibe coding tools get easier to integrate with some of the actual launching platforms that you need. Otherwise, creating an app in Lovable is almost a waste of time if you can't launch it with the same simplicity as you can create the thing. It really becomes quite prohibitive. So that's been my learnings, really, is that all the fun happens at the beginning. They suck you in, you create an app, but then, if you're really happy with it and you actually want to put it out in the world, your journey has just begun. So I would say, as I said at the beginning, 2 months, almost 2 months now since I started vibe coding. 90% of that has been stuff that isn't fun and isn't vibe coding and isn't design at all. It's been waiting for approvals. It's been getting my business approved in order to launch an app. It's been figuring out what the hell all of that stuff actually means and why I've got to do it. So but it feels like I'm actually almost there now. I think I've just asked Gemini what other steps I've got left, and we've just ticked off 3 out of the 4 final steps. And my last one really is now clicking some buttons in Google Play Console to actually get some approval to launch this thing. So that's pretty exciting. I really hope I'm not jinxing myself right now, but I think tonight I could possibly launch this app. Let's get a glass of wine and give it a go.